shouldn't be able to trust a computer. Unless it's Madden. That's the only time you can't trust a computer. Because if you've ever played Madden, video game, and you're doing awesome in the game, and you're playing through like franchise mode or something like that, and then there'll just be one game where you just like fumble all the time, and you throw a ton of interceptions, and it's they call it the FU game, like the fuck you game. And I think it was like maybe five years ago, maybe a little bit longer. The programs actually admitted that it is a thing. Like they literally said, yes, we kind of program it in there that the computer is going to be just dominate you in one of those games, especially if you're doing really, really well. So, really, trust most computers except for Madden. But yeah, anyway, we're not here to talk about video game football. We can talk about video game golf, because I've been playing the shit out of it. I'm a video game golf junkie. I always have been. But there wasn't really any good video golf in quite some time. I played Tiger Woods constantly. Like even my buddy's bar, buddy's local tap room, we actually had a PlayStation set up there. We meet on like certain days and just play, for hours against each other, foursomes. And it was a blast. And right around, I think 2014 was probably the last time they really came out with a decent one. And it's been nothing until now. And they just started releasing the PGA Tour Series, which was the Tiger Woods PGA Tour Series last week. It's kind of like a melange or a mix between the old school Tiger, which is very arcade-like, and EA's The Golf Club, which is like a really super kind of hyper-realistic version of golf. So it's kind of like The Golf Club, but just kind of, I wouldn't say it's arcade-like, but it's not nearly as strict and as unforgiving, but it's not nearly as arcadey. Like you can't be like spinning a ball in the fucking air. You can't buy a pair of shorts that'll make the ball fly longer. None of that bullshit. But I like it. So, if you guys play, I don't think there's cross-play on that. But if you have a PC, you play. Look me up on Steam. That would be Massive Beers. Who would have thunk it? There you go. We can play some games together. Anyway, we're here to do an unboxing. Not necessarily an unboxing because it was a handoff, so I actually know what's already in here. But this is the cooler I took with me to go pick up beers from Mike. Mike from Jersey. He's dropped off a bunch of beers in the past. Got a new set of them right here. Got 4 for you. That's not 4. We have 4 for you, so we'll see what's what. So let's just start banging these off. First things first, we got a little bit of pale ale from Icarus Brewing Company. This is their Burgie Pale Ale. This, they say, is an oated and wheated Northeast style American pale ale. But then it has Mandarina Bavaria hops, too, which is kind of cool. So a little bit of Sabro, a little Nelson Sauvignon. Kind of added the norm of what kind of Icarus does label-wise, but I kind of dig it. So we'll see what's what. This beer I've actually wanted to review for quite some time, and that is El Seguindo's Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPA. I had this beer before when it was only available in like bomber bottles, and this is years ago. I just never really picked it up and reviewed it. It is a little India Pale Ale, 6.7%, and it's a West Coasty, I believe. Yeah, it's got to be Citra, Cascade, and Chinook. And a lot of people poop on it, I think, just because it's kind of that marrying of wrestling and kind of beer and stuff like that. But, yeah, finally get to review that sucker, so kind of excited about that. Then we got a little bit of West meets East kind of stuff going on, a little bit of True Brewing. I've done a couple of their beers before, but they actually had subtle distribution in Pennsylvania, so I've had a couple of their stuff that I've picked up on my own. This is a 5.6% West Coast India Pale Ale. Yeah. Classic kind of metal styling, art design that True is known to do. So yeah. And last but not least, a little treehouse up in this piece in the form of Double Ganger. I've had this beer before, I'm pretty sure. I've never reviewed it before. This is... What is this the big brother of? They don't tell you on here. Oh, God. Alter Ego? Yes. I think this is the doubled up bigger version of Alter Ego, which probably, I think, if I think correctly, Alter Ego is kind of like for me when it comes to Treehouse, but we'll see what's what. So that's an awesome little 4-can haul of hopeful goodness from all these breweries. Yeah, we'll see what's what. So thank you very much, Mike, for meeting up and dropping these off. I threw him a couple 2-tree beers on his way, and he's already dove into them by the time of this recording. So, yeah. Beer waits for no one. So there you go. Quick little unboxing. I am going to cut this short. I am going to drink a couple of these. I'm going to review a couple of these. I might pop back on for some live stuff after the fact. So stay tuned. If you're around, join up, come, chill out, drink a couple beers. We'll see what's what. So other than that, what else can I tell you? Don't trust Madden. Get PGA Tour 21 on computer and play me. Arsenal won a major trophy today. Community Shield. It's big. It's huge. It's almost as like prestigious. I mean, it's more prestigious than Champions League trophy. To be perfectly honest with you, but I don't want to brag. And yeah,